for Todd Farrell.
Hey everybody! Thanks for coming out to Comedy Bar. Listen, I love this time of year. It's October, we got the full fall colors happening right now. Halloween is coming up for the kids. We just had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, right? Mostly I just love what it represents, right? We had the white European settlers sitting down for a feast with the indigenous people of Turtle Island to celebrate the coming of the very first Black Friday sale. And just like your Thanksgiving, it was a super spreader event. Just instead of COVID, right? I'm getting older, right? I'm 45 years old. I can feel myself getting a little bit older every day, right? Like Benjamin Button, just in reverse. Right? Still trying to do youthful stuff though, right? I love going to concerts. Went to a punk show the other week, and there was a dude crowd surfing. I hadn't seen that in so long, right? And I looked at him up there and I thought, I can never do that, right? And it wasn't just the crowd surfing, it's when he was up there, I could see his shoes, and he was just wearing like Converse Chuck Taylors. Like, I can never do that to my body, right? Gonna stand for 2 hours at a punk show in Chuck Taylors? Bro, treat yourself to some arch support. I pulled him aside after the show. I was like, dude, have you heard of Skechers? Oh. You get to middle age, you start thinking about the meaning of life, right? And some people turn to religion. I tried that, right? I actually went online and became an ordained minister, right? But it didn't really work. I didn't feel any different until someone sneezed, right? For the first time, I said, bless you, and I really meant it. You start thinking about retirement, planning for the future, right? I actually had a very positive conversation with my financial advisor just last week. He told me I can afford to retire when I'm 65, right? He said, just follow your exact current savings plan, and then when you turn 65, immediately die. You can afford that. Positive conversation. It's tough to make friends when you're older though, right? I'm actually really worried about one of my friends. His name is Carl, and I found out recently that he joined a cult. No, it's changed everything he eats. It controls everything he wears. It's all he wants to talk about. You've probably heard of it. It's called Costco. Right? All he wants to do now is tell me about his Costco haul. Like, Todd, I just got 250 rolls of toilet paper. Guess how much? Like, listen, never guess. Okay, that is a trap. You never guess. And I also said, Carl, you live alone in a one-bedroom condo. If the money you saved on toilet paper is going directly to renting a storage unit to put it in, then it was not a good deal, right? Also, 250 rolls. Don't go to Costco, go to a doctor. Oh. I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, right? But I think that they are putting something in those $1.50 Kirkland hot dogs that they sell you that just scrambles your mind and you can't understand like the proper quantity of stuff anymore, right? Did a little bit of my own research and found out what Kirkland stands for, right? Killing individuals' retail knowledge and logical abilities with nonsense deals. Yeah. Yeah. For the few of you not clapping, knowledge starts with K. Okay? But you know what? I put up with all of Carl's nonsense and his Costco stuff because he's my friend. I love the guy, right? And also, he has a cottage. So I'm willing to put all of that behind me. It's really tough to get an invitation to the cottage these days, though, right? It's like there's a point system. Like we're only really accepting people with experience in the skilled trades. You have any carpentry, electrical, septic tank technology? Oh, it used to just be, a shared love of water skiing, right? Just want to swim in a lake, not immigrate to Muskoka. But Carl invited me, right? He came to pick me up, go to throw my bag in his trunk, full of toilet paper. And we drive up to the cottage. We had a beautiful, pleasant first night, right? And he says, tomorrow, I'm gonna take you fishing. Listen, I'm not into fishing. I've never been interested in fishing, but want him to invite me back to the cottage. I say, that sounds great. And he said, cool, meet me on the dock at 5 o'clock. Did you guys know that there is a 5 o'clock in the morning? 5 o'clock in the morning. I packed for cottage in August. I did not pack for 8 degrees on the dock, right? I brought swim trunks, tank tops, and magic mushrooms. I was not prepared for 8 degrees. We're out on the boat, I'm freezing, and it's quiet. Right? I grab my phone, I go to put on some music. Carl says, no, you can't do that. You're gonna scare the fish. Carl, we're about to stab them in the face with rusty hooks and pull them out of the water where they can't even breathe. I thought scaring the fish was what this whole thing was about. But I'm trying to stay positive. Listen, I don't like seafood, right? I'm not excited at all about lake food. But I said to Carl, hey, at least we're gonna have some fresh fish for dinner. He said, no, you wouldn't want to eat these fish. Dude, what are we even doing out here? I lost it, right? What are we doing? You know what he told me? It's about the thrill of the catch. What part of this is thrilling, right? The boat ride was kind of fun. We're not even really doing that anymore. We're just floating. Right? The thrill of the catch, to be followed immediately by the thrill of the release. Right? And what? Does it make you feel like a genius because you tricked a fish? Fish are the dumbest animal. Do you know how fish reproduce? No, the female swims up to like some rocks and lays the eggs, and then she swims away. And the male comes and fertilizes the eggs. Millions of years of evolution, and they still haven't figured out how to fuck. The dumbest animals. Guys, we were out there for 7 hours. The weather totally changed, right? Now the sun is beating down on me. Somehow I have hypothermia and a sunburn. Right? I'm like a poorly cooked chicken tender. Just crispy on the outside and frozen on the inside. Man, if my wife was on a boat with someone for 7 hours, at the end, she would know everything about that person, right? The kids' names, where they go to school. Like, oh, it turns out that our grandmothers grew up 2 streets apart in Moncton. Carl and I barely spoke. At one point, though, he did try to open up about like some trauma that he's feeling because of his abusive father. I said, Carl, shh. You're gonna scare the fish. But then, I felt a bite. And I thought, you know what? This is it. It's the thrill of the catch. For a moment, I was in the fight of my life, right? Just reeling in and like giving some slack, reeling in, and I pulled this sucker over the edge of the boat. It was a 3.5-inch sunfish. Like, guys, it is a good thing I'm happily married because my profile picture is ridiculous. Right? I'm Todd Farrell. Thank you so much for coming out.